Hi guys, it's Crayon here with my 3 awareness nails for February. The first one is going to be Wear Red for heart disease and stroke actually day, which is the 5th of February? 6th of February. I was close. I'm just gonna get right to it. After putting on a clear base coat, I am painting my nails with Nails Ink St. Anne's Lane. The bottom of this bottle is like really scratched. I can't see if that says St. Anne's Lane or I'm not very good at this, am I? I think it's St. Anne's Lane. And then I'm just sealing that with a clear top coat before I move on to the gradient. And then to do the gradient, I'm using again all Nails Ink taped along the top. St. Anne's Lane, I've decided it's St. Anne's Lane, and then the King's Road, which looks more like a rose gold to me, but I don't know, I like it. It's foil effect. I'm putting this onto a makeup sponge and then sponging it onto my nails. The more thin layers are better than a couple of thick layers, but I'm doing this on all except my middle finger. Then just going over with the same clear top coat as before. For the middle finger, I'm drawing on a heart with a nail pen. You can just use a brush though, I just prefer using these. It's totally up to you, but make sure to do it so that it's the right way around for other people and not to you. I mean, unless you want to do it the wrong way around, up to you, I'm not the boss of you. Okay, so it turns out I did this on alternate nails and not just my middle finger. I'm sorry, okay, I can only see one of them in the footage. I did this a while ago, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Ow. Anyway, I'm using Maybelline's Colour Show All Access NY Top Coat in the colour NY Lover. And because I'm a little bit insane, I'm brushing it onto a bit of sponge and then picking out the hearts in it and putting on the hearts exactly as I want. You don't have to do this, I just prefer the way it looks if I pick where the hearts go rather than if they just go on like random. And this is how it turned out, but of course in true Crayon Box style, not even Crayon Box style, it's just me. I totally messed up the audio when the footage was good. Hopefully the next nails are going to go a little bit better. Okay, so hopefully this one should go a little bit better. I'm filming on a different day. My nails are much healthier, if slightly yellower, but that's a whole other story. This one is for National Freedom Day, which is on the 1st of February, and I went for some sort of like outdoorsy, free field style theme for this one. And first I'm using the Ciate underwear base coat. Okay, there's going to be a lot of Ciate from now on because I got an advent calendar for Christmas, so I've just been like using it all. That means I have 24 new Ciate nail varnishes, so you're just going to have to bear with. This one is Ferris Wheel. And then I'm going to do clouds. I pour a little bit of white nail varnish into a bottle cap just to use as a palette, and then I ripped off a tiny little bit of makeup sponge and used some tweezers to just sponge it on. I found that if I dabbed it on something before to sort of take off the excess, it worked better. And then I'm using one of those nail pens again, but a green one. I swear I only have 3 colours of this. I feel like I use one in every single video. But you can just use a paintbrush for this if you want. I just prefer them. I'm just doing grass from the bottom and making sure it's not all the same height because grass isn't. You can also do some little birds in the background if you want, but I didn't feel I needed them. And I'm just cleaning up with a Q-tip and then putting on a top coat. This one is a lot easier than it looks, and I personally really like it. I think I'm going to be doing this more in the spring. And this was the finished result. Also, meet my cactus. I think this one's Jim Parsons. Yes, I name all my cacti. I can't remember all their names, so I have quite a few. I tried. Okay, next I'm going to be doing Organ Donor Day, which is February 14th, which also happens to be Valentine's Day, but I'm sorry, I don't pick the days. Honestly, as soon as I'm old enough, I'm going to be signing up for a donor card because it's my own personal belief that I'm not going to be using my body after I die, so somebody else might as well use it, so they can have it. I'm not using it, why not? And of course you have to start off with a base coat. I am just using the same Ciate underwear as before. It's really good, spoilers. And then I'm just using a couple of layers of white nail varnish on all of my fingers except my middle one, which I'm using Yves Saint Laurent blue nail varnish, which doesn't have a name, I'm sorry. And then I'm taking back that trusty old nail pen and drawing a heart on the middle finger. Hearts seem to be very prominent in this video, I didn't plan that. And I'm just using the same Yves Saint Laurent blue and Ciate's Boudoir onto a makeup sponge, but I'm doing it the opposite way around to how you would usually do a gradient. But you can see that, I mean, just copy what I'm doing and then just sponge it on like you would normally do a gradient, which I showed you before, and in, every nail art video that's on YouTube, not just mine, all of them. And of course, with any gradient, unless you're using some sort of latex barrier, you need to clean it up with a Q-tip ASAP. And again, of course, with any gradient, you need to put a top coat on before you do anything else to smooth it all out and make it not just like you've sort of rubbed nail varnish on your nails, which is exactly what you've done. And then, of course, we're taking a green detailing nail pen thing and doing the ribbon for donor day, whatever it's called, on every single nail except the middle one, because you've already done a heart on that one. I mean, you can do it on that one as well if you want, but you have already done a heart on it. And here's how it ended up looking. Feet to my mum's donor card, which is snapped off at the bottom, which is why you can only see half of it. I did my best with what I had, okay? If you like this video and you want to see more nail art from me, you can check me out on @VoldyCat7. I post nail art all the time. If you have any requests for any of these awareness videos, then leave them in the comments. If I haven't already filmed it, then I will see what I can do. Apart from that, if you do any of these designs, make sure that you hashtag the Crayon Box on Instagram so I can see them, because I would love to see them. I think that's everything. If you have any requests or questions, then leave them in the comments. This has been The Grey and Crayon. You can check us out at facebook.com/thecrayons. Have fun!